Poland, Masovian Voivodeship, August, 3:47 in the morning. The portal opens without a sound. The fog over the Vistula thickens within seconds. Motorcycles emerge from it, then armored cars, then tanks, then infantry, thousands, hundreds of thousands. The Wehrmacht, 1943, Army Group Center, after Stalingrad, after Kursk. This is not the victorious army of 1939. This is an army that has already been broken, that broke and did not shatter, that learned to fight in hell. General of Panzer Troops Hermann Bright scans the horizon, sees unfamiliar lights, hears the drone of something in the sky, high up, invisible. He doesn't know it's a drone at 5,500 meters. A Polish operator at Malbork Air Base stares at his screen. Thermal signatures appear from nowhere, hundreds, thousands. The system stops counting. He stares for 30 seconds in silence, then picks up the phone. Wehrmacht, 1943. 300,000 men, veterans, not conscripts, soldiers with 3 years of real war in their blood. Armor, 800 units. Panzer IV, the backbone. Tiger I, 106 vehicles, 88mm gun, the terror of 1943. Panther, 214 vehicles, the best balance of firepower and protection. Unreliable engine. Aviation, 600 aircraft. Bf-109G, FW-190, UJ-87G, Stuka, specialized tank hunter with 37mm cannons. HE-111, night strikes. Artillery, 88mm flak, 150mm howitzers, Nebelwerfer. Primary strength, Auftragstaktik. Every officer acts independently. Loss of communications doesn't stop the attack. This is not an army that waits for orders. Primary weakness, they don't know what a thermal sight is, don't know what an ATGM at 4 kilometers means, don't know what HIMARS is. Every one of these lessons will be paid in blood. Polish Army 2024. 165,000 active military personnel, 35,000 territorial defense force. Since 2022, 4% of GDP on defense, genuinely re-equipped, but never fought a war. Leopard 2, A5 and A7, 167 vehicles, cannot be penetrated by any Wehrmacht weapon at any range. Thermal sight acquires targets at 3,000 plus meters at night. K2 Black Panther, 180 vehicles. PT-91 Twardy, 232 vehicles, weaker but numerous. HIMARS, 20 launchers. CEP 5 meters, range 70 kilometers. Ammunition stockpile, enough for 10 to 12 days of intense combat without resupply. Then silence. F-16, 48 aircraft. AIM-120 AMRAAM kills Bf-109 beyond visual range. The pilot never sees the missile, doesn't hear a warning, just an explosion. 38 German aircraft in 3 hours. FW-190 dropped to the deck, 50 meters. Radars lose them in ground clutter. One Polish F-16 is pulled into a turning engagement at 200 meters. A German pilot with 1,000 hours of combat flying does what he does best. The F-16 is downed, the pilot ejects. This is a shock to the Polish command. A World War II aircraft just killed an F-16. But it's an exception. By noon, the Wehrmacht stops venturing above 80 meters. Another 20 aircraft fall to Patriot and Shorad. HIMARS finds the columns. Bayraktar hangs at 5,500 meters. Thermal signatures of 800 tanks like a treasure map. First HIMARS salvo. 6 rockets into a Panzer IV column on the move. 6 direct hits, 6 explosions, 6 crews. Second salvo. Third. Fourth. German crews watch tanks ahead of them explode for no visible reason. No aircraft in the sky. No visible enemy. Death just arrives from the horizon. Panic in the columns. Drivers reverse. Officers shout into radios. Bright hears the reports. Understands the core fact. Staying on open roads means death. Orders everyone into the forests. UJ-87G draws first blood against armor. 1640. Staffelkapitän Walter leads his squadron along the bed of the Bug River, 40 meters altitude. Bayraktar's thermal cameras look forward, not down along the river. 8 Stukas attack a column of Polish Leopards on the march, from above, into the turret roof, the only place where the armor is thin. 2 Leopards burn.
Polish AA gunners open fire. 3 Stukas shot down. Polish command is furious. A Leopard destroyed by a 1943 aircraft. Impossible, but it happened. First day losses. Wehrmacht, 3,400 killed. 58 tanks from HIMARS and ATGMs. 61 aircraft. Poland, 290 personnel. 28 F-16s, 5 Leopards, 2 from the Stuka, 3 in close-range engagements. The score is lopsided. Poland dominates, but less than half of the HIMARS stockpile remains, and the enemy is not stopping. Day 2. Polish aviation systematically destroys German airfields. JDAM from F-16s, 3 strike packages against Luftwaffe's forward airstrips. 3-meter accuracy. Over 2 days, 140 more German aircraft destroyed on the ground. By the end of Day 3, the Luftwaffe has 360 aircraft left, all hiding in forests and on dirt strips, night sorties only. German infantry goes underground. Day 3, the Wehrmacht vanishes from open ground completely. Infantry in forests, tanks in villages and tree lines, artillery shifts position every 20 minutes after each shot. Bayraktar's thermal cameras see individual soldiers, but 300 infantry dispersed across 2 kilometers of forest is not a HIMARS target. Too expensive, too little effect. Polish armored columns push forward, looking for the enemy. They find him in ambushes. The Nasewiec ambush. Day 4. A Polish armored group, 24 Leopards, moves along the highway. In the village of Nasewiec, they're expected. German engineers mined the road night before. 3 Teller mines in a row. The lead Leopard hits, not destroyed, but loses a track. The column stops. From both sides of the road, German infantry with Panzerfausts. Distance, 25 meters. Panzerfaust into a Leopard's side at 25 meters. No penetration. The armor holds. But the Leopard's infantry escort, Polish motorized infantry, is under machine gun fire and rifle fire. They take casualties. They fall back. A Leopard without infantry support is blind. German soldiers approach from the rear. Grenades through open hatches. 2 Leopards destroyed from the inside. The Polish commander calls in air support. The FA-50 arrives in 8 minutes. By then, the German group is gone, dissolved into the forest. Ambush losses. Poland, 2 Leopards, 18 personnel. Wehrmacht, 34 men. Poland is beginning to understand this enemy doesn't die the way he should. Day 5. UJ-87G hunts again. Walter found a new route, along a railway embankment this time. Pre-attack concealment, sitting motionless in a tree line for 3 hours. Bayraktar's thermal cameras see them as stationary objects, classifies them as abandoned equipment. 6 Stukas attack a Polish K9 Thunder artillery battalion. Not tanks, artillery. 3 K9s destroyed, 2 damaged. This is serious. The K9 is the long-range fist of Polish firepower. Day 6, the headquarters strike. German scouts tracked the Polish forward command post near Plansk. 3 days of observation in civilian clothing, antennas, generator vehicles, the pattern of regular courier runs. 150mm howitzers open fire at 0320, 18 minutes, 340 rounds. General Andrzejewski evacuates 6 minutes before the first shell lands. Intelligence warned him. But communications are severed for 3 hours. 3 hours without centralized command. In those 3 hours, German infantry captures the road junction at Ciechanów and cuts the supply line to the northern Polish grouping. Cumulative losses by end of Day 6. Wehrmacht, 41,000 killed, 310 tanks, 240 aircraft. Poland, 8,200 personnel, 87 armored vehicles, 9 aircraft. HIMARS, 52% stockpile remaining. Poland is winning by every metric, but less than half of the HIMARS ammunition remains, and the enemy is not stopping. Day 11, 0500. Bright